Hi, everybody. Is the live working yet? I've got the spinning circle. I think it's working. So, yay, new hair. I'm so excited. I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Share my hair joy. As you can see, there's no more gray. There's all sorts of highlights. It's highlighted underneath. I mean, he just did it all. So I'm very, very happy. I feel like a normal person now. Even just getting like 2 inches cut off was just amazing. I feel like my head feels lighter. I'll be able to do so much better thinking now for everyone. So I'm very excited. But of course, who cares about my hair, right? I know, I do, but yeah. And I know some of you feel my pain. So I just wanted to come in and say, hey, after my hair appointment, I've been there since 10 o'clock this morning. So I was there about 4 hours, and it was fun. It was actually really nice to see my hairdresser because I really like him. He's really fun. And now Benny is upset because he was away from mommy for a time because he's not used to being away from mommy for any time. So I'm going to hold this little rugrat while I talk to you. Oh, thanks, Jane. Yeah, I know. I feel like a human being now. Like, I know not everybody gets their hair and nails done, but since I do on a normal basis, it doesn't feel normal to me to not have it done. So yeah, I'm excited. So stop, Benny, stop. I'm trying to talk to the ladies. So I hope everybody's doing well today. Happy Monday. It's rainy now in Richmond today, and it was beautiful all weekend, but that's the best way for it to be, right? Nice on the weekend so you can enjoy going out and doing stuff. So I'm happy for that, and it's also cooler, so not so hot, which also made wearing the mask for 4 hours in the salon a little less stressful as well. But I just wanted to jump in today and talk to you guys. Over the weekend, I was really thinking, and I've talked about this before, but I was really thinking about, what is the number one reason why most people struggle with their careers? Because I think we all seem to struggle with our careers. There's very few people I've ever met that don't struggle with their careers. And one of the reasons, and I really honestly do think it's the number one reason, is because we don't maintain our careers throughout our lives and manage them the way we do the other aspects of our lives. So for instance, the amount of money that I just spent on my hair right now, I won't tell you how much it was because you'll fall out of your chair, but the amount of money that I just spent on my hair right now, and I know a lot of you do this, so I know I'm not the only one because, there's a whole industry around this, so not the only person who's this vain and self-indulgent, but the amount of money that I just spent on my hair is more money than a yearly membership in my career development membership community, Career Happiness Studio. So actually I spent more money on just this hair session today than that costs for a whole year. So I think we spend money on things and time on things that are important to us, right? So, most of us will spend time and money on our appearance, right? Whatever that means for you. And obviously everyone has a different thing that they're concerned about with their appearance, but we'll spend money on our appearance, so our hair, our nails, our clothes, our makeup, our jewelry, our, whatever, or we'll spend money on our comfort, right? We'll spend money to have, I don't know, higher thread count sheets on our beds, or, just cozy blankets to sit with on the couch, or, and certainly I think a lot of us spend a lot of money on these little people, and on our children, of course. And, of course, I think they're all extremely deserving of that. But, we'll be indulgent with them, and we'll, buy them things that they want and spend money and time on taking care of them and giving them everything they need. We maintain our cars, right? We take them in to get serviced, and we take, we get a new roof on our house when the roof needs to be replaced, or, we get the landscaping guy to come and prune the bushes and take down trees that are dead or whatever, right? So I think, we maintain, our homes, our cars, our bodies. We go to the doctor. We go for regular checkups. We do all of these things in an effort to keep all of those things either, running optimally like the car, or, our bodies running optimally, or, because of comfort or because of aesthetics. So all of those things, I think most of us spend time and money on to maintain. on a regular basis. Like we don't just wait for the car to break down before we get it maintained, right? We get the oil changed, we get certain services done on it periodically and things replaced, and just to keep it up. The same thing, we don't wait till the roof falls off, the house caves in before we get the roof replaced. We do that on a regular basis. We don't wait till we're covered in mosquito bites to get somebody to spray the yard for mosquitoes. So we do a lot of things that are very proactive in other areas of our lives, but not in our careers. And I think most people don't even have an updated resume. And I'm talking most professionals who've been working a long time don't even have an updated resume on a regular basis. So if they suddenly lose their job or they suddenly get offered a great opportunity and someone says, oh, can you send me your resume? I want to submit it, to this great opportunity. They don't even have a resume ready. And this is very common. So, if you fall in this category, I'm not picking on you or beating you up. And honestly, I've fallen in this category at many points in my life where, I've had a job for a long time and thought, oh, I don't care about updating my resume. I'm not going to be looking for a job. And same thing with, being active on LinkedIn or, keeping up with your network or keeping up with your interviewing skills or just doing check-ins with yourself. We do, most of us will do yearly and, that the halfway point, for reviews with our companies, right? Our companies require, a halfway point and a yearly point, a 6-month and a 1-year review, of our performance. And, we'll do that self-assessment for work because we're forced to. And I don't know about you, but I always hated to do that self-assessment. But we'll do that, right? Because people are making us do it, right? We're required to do it. But we're not seeing the value, I think, in doing that for ourselves. We should be doing that. Honestly, I think we should be doing it quarterly at least, really assessing, where we are in our job, where we are in our path, where we want to be. And then getting the help that we need and the support that we need when we need it, but then not in that, emergency way. And then the help can even be more helpful because we're not just starting from square one. I get a lot of one-on-one clients coming to me. They don't have updated resumes. They haven't thought about their career in years. And I'm sure many of you fall in this category, like I said, and I'm not beating you up. I'm not, berating you. But I want you to think about maintaining and managing your career as a lifelong process. Career management is a lifelong process, not just something that we do when we have to, when we're forced to because we're unemployed or unhappily employed or, something bad happens and now we need to react to that. Because we all know in every other scenario of our lives, when we wait till something goes wrong, even with our health, right? If we wait, if something seems to be a problem when we let it go, and we don't go to the doctor right away, oftentimes whatever is wrong is going to be more expensive, more time consuming to fix, and maybe with a less desirable outcome even because we've let it go for so long. So, the more that we can work on our careers as part of, the normal maintenance of our lives, I think the happier we can be and the more successful we can be. And I've said this before as well, but I want to reiterate, our careers finance our lives, right? Most of us need to work for money, and we need to work for money to pay for all those other things I talked about, like the vet bills when these little idiots eat something in the yard they're not supposed to eat. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You've done that, and so has Daisy. Getting our hair done. Getting things repaired in the home when they break or they need to be serviced, getting your car serviced, getting your, going for your annual checkups, going for your mammogram, colonoscopies when you're older, all of these things, going to get your teeth cleaned every 6 months and checked to make sure, we don't wait till our teeth are rotting out of our mouths before we go and get our teeth serviced, right? So it's the same thing with your career. If you're working on it on a regular basis, and you are managing it and you are seeking help for it and you are seeking, tune-ups for it and ongoing support, you will have a much better outcome. You will earn more money, you will be more successful, and you will certainly be happier and have more in your life, all the way around. So it's something that I really, I think is really lacking. And I think it's also something that a lot of career coaches don't even talk about. I'm going to put this little wiggle worm down. It's something that a lot of career coaches don't even talk about. We wait to help people until they really need a job. And that's why, I know that a lot of people, And hi, Donna. Yeah, he wants to talk too. I know. I want to get done with this before he starts talking because his talking is very annoying. Yeah, so I want people to be happy in their careers all the time and not just wait until there's a crisis to work on it. So honestly, that's why I started the membership program that I started, because a lot of people will not invest in one-on-one coaching until they desperately need it. Whereas the membership community is a much cheaper way for somebody to manage their career on a long-term basis. And kind of like I have a Massage Envy account, and I pay for a monthly massage because to me that's like almost like maintenance for my physical and mental health. Things like that. So I just think that it's just very important to remember that to look at your career as another thing in your life, and actually an extremely important thing because it finances your life, to look at it as something that you have to manage and maintain on a regular basis. I think a lot of people right now in this group who've joined, are looking for jobs because they're unemployed due to COVID-19. And that's obviously great, and I want to help those people, and I can help those people, and we will help those people. But I just hope that all of those people, when they get jobs, when things are more calm, when the economy improves, when employment returns, unemployment returns to a low level again, that we don't get lulled back into this sense of complacency that we don't have to worry about our careers anymore. Like that's okay now, so we can forget about that for another 5 or 10 years until the next bad thing happens, and then we worry about it again, and dust it off. So I hope that this will teach. My goal is to help you guys to see how important it is to manage your careers on a regular basis, and then these downturns and these problems that arise that have nothing to do with us. This is obviously a global problem and certainly a local problem as well here in the U.S. These things, we can't control these things, but we can control how prepared we are individually to best handle and optimize, these economic downturns and these problems that we face, that we have no control over. So I'd like to see a lot of you, as you get jobs. Hopefully you'll stay in this group in Smart Chicks Career Club, and hopefully some of you will think about joining the membership community as well for additional ongoing support and training and mentoring and group coaching with me. We're going to cover a lot of topics that have to do with getting a job, but also keeping a job, loving a job, developing in your job, figuring out your next steps in your job, managing, life in the workplace, your day to day, right? Because the job is also day to day. We get a job, but now we have to do the job, right? And we have to navigate bosses and coworkers and, dynamics, and we have meetings, and we have projects to do, and we have, leadership skills we need to develop, and all sorts of other skills, right, that we need to develop to enhance our careers and keep them moving forward. So this group is not just for people who are currently looking for a job, nor is my membership community. It is for people who are looking to maximize their career happiness long term and to maintain that throughout their working lives. So I hope this was helpful to give you guys just a little bit of insight into, the bigger picture, because I know it's easy and to only be able to see the short-term problem that you have and what's in front of you. And I understand that, that's human nature. Obviously, we all feel emotions around what's currently happening to us. And we have to deal with those problems. We have to deal with paying the bills today. I understand that. And we definitely want to work on those things. But we also want to think about long term, how we can learn from this and how we can continue to grow and just do better in our careers, going forward. So I hope this was helpful. And as I said again, I'm so excited about my hair. I'm just so excited. And I hope anyone who hasn't been able to get their hair done can do so soon, because it definitely makes you feel better. And, just, I don't know, I really feel lighter. My head just feels lighter with that extra 2 inches off from all the way around, and, all the dead ends cut off. And of course, the no gray is super exciting. I said that I joked with my hairdresser, and I said, my hair looks so young and pretty now that it's almost like going to make my face look older. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should have left the gray, and maybe it would have looked like, wow, she's so gray, but she doesn't look that old to be that gray. Now it's like, I don't know, maybe it's the opposite effect. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm still excited about it. So I hope everyone has a wonderful Monday. I know Monday can be a tough day of the week back to work, especially in the current climate and world that we're living in. I hope you're all staying safe and, observing the social distancing and other measures that are put in place in your locations. And, hopefully we'll be able to get through this and things will start to return to a little bit more normal. We are definitely, though, living in a new normal, I think, for quite some time right now. And we need to adapt and adjust to that as well, which is another reason why I think these communities, and there's certainly communities like ours, like Smart Chicks Career Club, around all sorts of other life topics as well, and I certainly would encourage you to join, other communities to feel that sense of community around whatever your interests are or whatever your problems are, to help you to have others around you, especially in this, sisterhood type environment where, we're just a bunch of women getting together, helping each other and supporting each other. There's a lot of networking that you could be doing in this group as well with some of the other members. Asia had put out, our community manager, a sign up for adding your LinkedIn profile. It's in the file section. You can go in and edit that document and put in your LinkedIn profile, what type of work you're looking for and your location so that different people can kind of look at that. We also, I know, have some active recruiters in the group as well who can also look there and see what type of employees are available, from the people in our group. So we want it to be very actionable in the short term, but also in the long term as well. And of course, I am here always for questions. If anybody wants to reach out to me, you can send me a direct message, or you can also just go ahead and post a new thread in the group. Anyone's welcome to do that as long as it is related, to career and questions and, interaction. And not trying to sell us something or anything like that. That's not allowed, but any interaction around our topics and supporting each other is absolutely allowed at any time. We also, Asia also added a book club file where we're writing down the books, our favorite career and career related topic books that we want to share with others in the group. So that also is existing. We're also having a referral contest right now for referring people to the group. I think we're up to 704 members, which is very exciting. And I am going to award some pretty cool prizes to people who've referred the most people who've joined the group by the end of this week, before we start the Career Prosperity Rescue free workshop next Monday, the 22nd. So definitely we want to get as many ladies in here as possible, as many smart chicks who can benefit from all the cool things we're doing here, and also from the workshop next week, which will go in a lot more depth in various topics around career, whether you're looking for a job or you're employed but unhappily employed, underemployed, you're worried about your employment, or you're just looking for a change, or just wanting to do a career tune-up. And for anybody, really, there's going to be something of value next week. So please join. And then this week, I will be talking on Wednesday, which is the 17th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll have our Career Chat Live, which is a weekly segment now. And I will be talking about choosing and assessing the right work environment for you. And so that'll be a conversation that we have on Wednesday. So lots of stuff going on in the group. I will continue to pop in like this with shorter Facebook Lives, on various topics that come up, especially as I see the interaction in the group and Asia sees the interaction in the group, and we talk about, what it is you guys are really asking about, looking for. Again, if there's any topics you want me to cover and you want to ask questions about, if people are interested in any topics or questions, like I could even just come on and do a Facebook Live to answer a question that you might have for the whole group, because chances are if you have a question or concern about something, other people do as well, and it could be valuable for the whole group. So have a wonderful day, ladies. Let me know if you have any questions. I will continue to be posting about all these things and reminding you about them. But please mark your calendars for June 22nd. Next week, we're going to do Career Prosperity Rescue. And that is going to be super fun. So be on the lookout and have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.